Yeehaw! Where do you want it? That was Dale Watson. God, I love that. Dale, are you still with us?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
All right, all right. We're doing a whole new live setup here, which is actually quite fun. Maker's Mark adds a nice ambiance as well, and you know, Dale, we're real excited. Like we've been saying all night.
Well, let me break out my Maker's Mark. Hold on.
Well, all right, go get some.
Let me
go.
let me just hold on. I got a bottle right
The girl
here.
at the liquor store didn't know it was gluten free, and I didn't either. So
I'm gluten free. Says, what do you want? I said Maker's Mark, but I usually can't afford to buy it. So, but I'm definitely sampling.
you wait till she tears into my beef jerky, man.
That's right. Do makes homemade beef jerky.
Got my Lone
here.
Star Chaser right here. We're doing good.
All right. Cheers, Dale. God bless you. Cheers to the new Ameripolitan Live. Clink, clink.
Clink, clink. Indeed. Thank you all for championing this stuff. You know, we're all going to do it together. We're going to make a difference.
Hell yeah, this is just wonderful. And now, so Dale, just kind of fill in. We've got a couple questions from the chat room. I know you've got a lot of touring, as always. You're on the road nonstop. Indy, our good friend in Australia, who, even though we've never met him in person, we love him dearly. He's such a champion for real music and loves real music. He wants to know if you've got any plans to come to Australia. He really wants to see you soon.
Actually, it looks like we're going to be at, they're talking to us right now about being the, they call it, I think it's the Gimpy Munster. Gimpy Muster. I think it's in August.
Okay.
So I think we're going out there, I can't remember the date. I think it might be August 12th or something like that. It's the Gimpy Muster. I think that's what it was called. Indy, I think you'd probably be able to correct me on that. You know what it is. But we got plans to go out there.
Yeah, Indy,
we're not going to fly Tiger Airways.
That's right.
Indy was driving his truck and on the chat line, driving his truck across the whatever that barren place is over there.
That's probably the only place you can drive a truck and be on a chat line and text and not have to worry about hitting nothing but a kangaroo maybe out in the middle, especially if he's driving in the middle of Alice Springs.
I have no idea.
Road out there.
He has to time it right so he can listen in. You know?
That's so cool. Very cool. So, Dale, what else have you got going on this year? Obviously, this Ameripolitan thing is a huge deal, and you're getting all kinds of folks involved in it. But what else have you got going on?
Well, that's going to be a major focus of mine. A lot of my stuff's maybe going to take a back seat, but with the Rancho Azul coming out and Elvis out, I got a 45 that's coming out. It's just going to be available at the shows and probably iTunes. It's called FU. Mm-hmm. It's IF capital YOU. U. And it's got six songs on it. It's a EP type of thing, 3 songs each side. All songs about goodbye. And then of course we got the Old Fart 45 that came out in England and is on iTunes now. That's kind of just happenstanced, you know.
That's
great. It's got Runaway on the flip side of that. So we got a lot of stuff going on and stuff moving on, but you know we're just touring and going. We're doing Vegas with Tiger Army, which is a kind of a rockabilly, psychobilly band. And I'm more championing people to, I got Johnny Knoxville as being one of the presenters on Ameripolitan Awards, and I'll be working more on that too, trying to get more people who believe in the genre to take part in that award show.
So for those listening that really want to get on board, and either as a listener or an artist, should we send them maybe to the Facebook page and they can send a message on there maybe if they want to help, or even those who maybe want to donate to the cause? Obviously this is going to cost a lot of money to do this award show. Should they just contact the Facebook page for Ameripolitan Music, Dale?
I think that's probably the best way right now, and we're going to I'm such a novice at the Facebook thing, but AmeripolitanAwards.com is another place they can keep track of what's going on with the award show. But the Facebook page is probably the best place to send me a message, and there's a group called the Ameripolitan Alliance, which are like-minded friends, and it's international. You know, that's the beauty about this genre. Mm-hmm. It's not just America. Because touring in Europe, there's great bands all over Europe, England, Australia, Croatia. That we had support bands that were just fantastic, and they carrying on roots music. So there's going to be some people from that, I'm sure, that will be nominated, if not win, some of the categories.
Very cool. That's exciting.
So this is one reason I'm bringing it up for the Facebook thing is I'm going to be getting them. If I'm not going to answer the message, then one of the Ameripolitan Alliance folks will.
Now, we've got Diane from Ohio and Brandy Lee Dixon from Kentucky wanting to know if you've got any plans for touring around there, or are you headed back to Texas?
We go back to Texas because we got to play Chicken Food Bingo on Sunday, but we actually play Nocona, Texas Saturday night.
Okay.
But the thing is, that's I've been on a 35-year tour, so
right.
we come home for about a couple of days and then head back out again. So we head back again to the west toward Vegas to do that Tiger Army show. So we're seldom anywhere for more than a minute. We try to stay home as enough to get the mail and take out the trash, but then we get back on the road.
Well, and you mentioned earlier about Old Fart. We played that at the start of the show. We thought that was a great song to start the Ameripolitan show with, obviously. And now, I actually went to Amazon and I couldn't buy it on there. Can you download it now in America, or do we need to wait a little bit for release?
You can get it on iTunes.
iTunes. Okay, great.
Okay. I haven't thought about Amazon. I don't know if I guess that's a route I need to investigate. But again, a lot of the stuff is just going to fund what I do with the Ameripolitan Awards. I'm having the award made, that we hand out. So I'm finding there's a lot of expenses that you just wouldn't even think about.
Right.
But I don't care. A friend of mine told me, my road manager, he says, "Well, Dale, why don't you just kind of take it slow and say it's going to be sometime in 2014?" I said, "Because you set a date, and then you got to keep your word." And so that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a fun night for our music.
That's right. That's right. Well, we'll all be there for sure, and I'm so excited about it. And I also, we want to play, first of all, we want to tell you to have a great show in Chicago tonight. And is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners about Ameripolitan, or anything else you just want to say, Dale, before you go?
I'm just very, very honored y'all took up the flag and are doing this show, once a month, and it's so important, and it's great to be able to, I think, to have a voice for all of us and a home for all of us. It sure does feel good when we all band together like this. From rockabilly, hillbilly, outlaw, honky tonk, western swing. Feels good to have a home. So thanks for giving us a voice there at Ameripolitan Hour.
Dale, I'd like to say thank you for being on our air tonight, and also Bridget deserves a lot of credit for this because she kicked me in the butt.
Quite a bit.
And
quite a bit. She's helped me with that outlaw sampler. That makes a big difference. Ameripolitan outlaw sampler. That's just one of many to come, and she put it together so well with some great acts that I think people will be aware of. And now they are.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to talk her into doing a live thing here a little bit later here. So.
And you got it. And Bridget, I seen that a song that me and you recorded on your CD, "Make 'Em Believe," is on the playlist.
That's
tonight.
right. We thought it'd be a good night to play that.
I'm so glad you're playing that because I love your version of that. And but send it out to my friend Kitty Liang. She's a truck driver out there. I think she's in Joplin, Missouri tonight, and she's headed into Cleveland, Texas, and she's listening to hear that song.
We most certainly will. We'll play it after. We're going to play one more track from your new record. We're going to go out on that. And I just want to say I'm just so thrilled because that you're spearheading this. I can't think of anybody better than you to do it, Dale, because you've always stood for, you've never, ever, ever played the game. You've always stood for real music, and we're all behind you. We're so excited. We're going to kick some ass, is what I say. So.
I guess we're the flagship. We're the flagship station at this point, isn't it? Thank you, Dale.
That's right. This is the first station to do,
Yeah.
and I want to say I'm so grateful to Du and Selena for everything that they do to help, not just Ameripolitan now, but independent artists, and to do the very first Ameripolitan live show. And thanks so much for being with us, Dale. We love you.
Love you back. Du and Celine, thank you very much for being part of that too.
Thank you,
You're
Dale.
awesome.
Appreciate it.
I love y'all. Keep on keeping on.
Here is Dale Watson with a track from his brand new album, El Rancho Azul, Give Me More Kisses. So I just want to tell everybody, lots of great tracks on El Rancho Azul. And of course, Dale This is available at dalewatson.com. And those of you who are listening to this and saying, yes, we have an answer for Ameripolitan music, go to the Facebook page for Ameripolitan Music. Just search that and you'll be all right. What do you think, Du? Are we?
It's listener oriented. This is for the fans, and that's what's beautiful about it. Is, I mean, just like you, Bridget, I'm a fan of of all these people that are in this genre. From Whitey Morgan's to yourself, and I think J.P. Harris. I mean, people I've heard on the sampler. There's a lot of. I think we're all, even the artists, are fans of each other. So it's a beautiful thing. It's the way country music used to be, and so we took the roots off of what they call country, and we replanted it right here in Ameripolitan. So true.
Well said.
Hey, y'all, this is Sonny Lee. I want to tell you about the best thing coming out of San Antonio, Texas. And I'm not talking music, baby. I'm talking Texas 46 brand Christmas beef jerky. My buddy Billy down there, he's been working on his recipe for years and started sending it out every year to friends and family, but the taste caught on. Man, I tell you what, it's the best tasting, most juiciest, tender beef jerky I've ever had the pleasure of eating. And here at Sonny Lee's Hillbilly Deluxe Country Mix-Up, we swear by it. Right, Snake?
Man, I tell you what, it's so tasty and tender, it's hard to say that.
Oh, I'm telling you.
It's hard to get it out of your mouth, man. It's the best stuff I've ever tasted, folks, and I ain't lying.
All right, everybody, so head on over to www.am1670, that's 1670.org/jerky, and you'll find it right there, Texas 46 brand Christmas beef jerky. Everybody, you got to try this stuff. Tell them Sonny sent you.